You guys, how exciting. We are so close to a new season, but you know what? It's even deeper than that. Where I am now truly entering a new season of life, one where I have taken upon myself to dress more modestly. Together, both me and you are gonna go out and go thrifting for outfits that are so cute, but yet still really modest and following guidelines that are comfortable for you. So whether you're somebody who is in a similar boat than me, you never really loved showing too much skin, but you still want to dress in a really, really pretty way, hopefully today's video is gonna give you all the inspiration you need to prove that modest outfits truly are the hottest. So let's go. We've got an entire list and an entire mood board ready to serve us all that modest outfit inspo. So hey Siri, take me to Red, White, and Blue thrift store.
Getting directions to Red, White.
Let's go! Well, hey babes, what is up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. Listen up, this right here is a judgment-free zone. I hope that you guys really understand that the whole purpose of my channel is to just share my lived experiences. By no means am I ever telling anybody how to dress, what to take upon themselves, what they should or shouldn't feel comfortable in. This is truly all about me. And truly for me, I would say that modesty isn't about hiding your body, it's about highlighting your presence. Outside of the fact that a lot of it is rooted in Jewish values that I want to strive to follow, modesty, what is considered modest and what isn't, it differs so much from person to person. And so I'm calling you to really just take a look at yourself and think, what is it that I'm most comfortable wearing? What is it that I feel my best in? And how is it that I want to present myself to the world? So right on over here, I put together a little bit of a mood board of how it is that I see myself dressing and the kind of pieces that I really want to fill my wardrobe with. And at this stage of my life, these are the guidelines that I'm comfortable with. When it comes to tops, I'm always trying to look for things that are not sleeveless because I do like to slightly cover my shoulders. I'm okay with tops showing my collarbones, but anything that has like plunging necklines is definitely not my vibe. An Orthodox Jewish wardrobe actually follows that skirts are considered to be modest over pants. And you may have slowly been seeing this transition with me as well. I've lately just preferred skirts over pants in general. So different kind of skirts and dresses is for sure something I'm on the lookout for. Throughout the entire video, I'm going to be giving you all my layering tips and tricks on how you can put outfits together using pieces you already have in your wardrobe. Let me just say, as a girl, there's two compliments that you absolutely get flustered when people tell you. Number one is that they love your outfit. Number two is when they ask you what you're wearing because you smell so good. And this right here has actually become my new favorite spring scent that I'm definitely going to be taking into the summer. This is the Golden Vanilla Hair and Body Mist by ATHENA Club. If you love vanilla, you love something sweet, the scent just takes me back to drinking a pina colada on the beach. ATHENA Club is a personal care brand that has some of the best fragrance products. And I'm so excited that they're partnering with me on today's video because finally my favorite brand is available at Target. I never step out the door without knowing that I am smelling my best. And if you're also looking to discover your new spring summer scent, this collection from ATHENA Club actually offers 8 different hair and body mists, all in amazingly different smells, and they are all just $16. You can wear each scent on its own, or you can mix and match to get your perfect scent. All of the hair and body mists in this collection actually have a matching scented skin perfecting body lotion, which I love to put on right after the shower to get my skin feeling smooth and smelling really good too. I love to have this with me on hand, especially if I'm heading into a not so great smelling thrift store. But you guys, the ATHENA Club collection is now available on athenaclub.com, or like I said, they just launched nationwide in Target, so test out all of their scents on your next Target trip, and I really hope that you find the scent that you feel like most reflects you, because along with having great outfits, having a signature scent is something that is so personal to everybody, and that's the whole key of this entire modesty journey. I really want to feel the most comfortable in my own skin, whether it be how I style myself or how I present myself. We are on a journey to discover us, so let's go discover us together, shall we? Let the hunt begin. But okay, we're gonna start off here in the skirts. These are specifically the longer skirts. And the thing is here, I am actually looking to experiment more with my silhouettes. So I'm looking for midi skirts for sure. Even maxi skirts I'm open to. Tiered skirts like this are super popular and some of the most expensive brands are recreating them right now. And you know, even though the section here for denim skirts is super small, a longer denim skirt is for sure something that I want. What I love about denim skirts so much is that I can usually find some of my favorite jean brands in a skirt version too. Like Lee jeans I love, Levi skirts are some of my favorites. And when it comes to the length, I'm always looking for something that at least reaches to the bottom of my fingertips whenever my hands are down, because skirts that are too mini, not only modesty wise don't align with me, but they're also not so comfortable. Ooh, a dark denim skirt has actually been on my thrift list. What I love about this one is that there's actually no big slit in the middle like you see with most skirts. I have no idea how this is gonna fit, but like I said, we are experimenting today. I do really love plaid skirts, but I always shy away from darker colors. I prefer lighter ones instead. I actually have a Pinterest photo on my board right now of a girl wearing a white polka dot skirt. This one, I don't really love the bottom part here, but it does look really similar to this Pinterest photo, which I find so adorable. A polka dot skirt is definitely still on my list, but hopefully something that's a bit more simple. Ooh, this skirt is absolutely beautiful. I'm curious to know how skirts like these would fit because I've never actually had a full floor length skirt, but I see so many girls pulling it off, so let's try it. Skirts that have floral prints like this I always love. It feels very Brandy Melville in a very girly way. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna check out the shorter skirts now. And of course, the one thing I want to keep in mind is that the length is gonna be long enough that I'm comfortable. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Guys, I love flowy skirts like this, especially with some flats just like the ones I'm wearing. This can look stunning. The color is so pretty too. Ooh, this skirt, so beautiful. You know how much I am obsessed with this powder blue, and this actually has a striped pattern, which is so classic. The silhouette, again, the A-line can look so pretty with the tighter fitting top. And then in a very similar silhouette, we have this cargo style skirt. Such a nice twist on the typical cargos that you see, because again, it has that like A-line flare. Ooh, even though this navy corduroy one, you know how much I love corduroy, is so pretty. I love the ruffle detail in the bottom, so let's try that too. I think that is it when it comes to the skirts. All right, I'm feeling pretty good with what we have, so on to the next. Alright, so now that we have a really good amount of skirts to play with, I want to dive back into the tops and hopefully find pieces that we can wear matching those skirts. And we're going to start right here in the tank tops and the short sleeves. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Haley, if you're dressing more modestly, why are you looking for sleeveless tops? Well, it's because sleeveless tops actually have so many other uses, especially when it comes to layering. A lot of them tend to have high necklines that you can either wear underneath something if you want to cover up some cleavage. Sometimes they have cute little cap sleeves that can help you cover the shoulders. Or sometimes they're so cute that you can actually take tops like this and layer them over a long sleeve. I actually already have a really good amount of layering shirts. I'm looking for more standalone pieces that I can actually layer on top of something. Like this denim shirt, how adorable. Of course, wearing this on its own, some people may do it. I could never. But I'm imagining with like a white button down underneath or even a t-shirt, that can look so freaking good. It's a risk, but it may be a risk worth trying. Still looking over here, and here we go, another top. Gingham, I love. The ruffles, I love. The fact that it's a spaghetti strap, I don't love, except for the fact that this can look so good with a lacy top underneath, or even a t-shirt too. And yes, oh my gosh, I so badly wanted to find a good vest to show you guys today. And this is amazing because I am obsessed with green, especially for the spring. I have such a good inspo outfit for this vest. I love the cable knit, the stripes too. Truly perfect. I love the details of this top, and this just goes to show you could still thrift pieces like this. This has a deep V neckline. We can wear a lace top underneath or even a layered over top. But the details of this is so pretty. The little bow in the middle, so my style. I gotta dig it. Okay, I'm actually so happy with all of the potential tops that we got to put on top of something. Now let's look for the underneath piece. Of course, depending on your vibe, you can go for every color, but I feel like white is the easiest because you can pair it with anything. And these are all the tops that actually do have a little bit of a sleeve. So I'm going to be keeping my eye out for items that will pair underneath something really well, whether it be tight fitting or not. Just good overall basics in general, like t-shirts with longer sleeves, or one of my favorites is getting items that have a really frilly sleeves like this. They would look so good underneath overall specifically. So the main thing I want you to do when looking for good white layering pieces is just variety. Try them all on. These right here are all different kind of cuts of t-shirts that I got. We have a rib knit tight fitting one, a looser version that is a little bit shorter if I want to wear it with like high-waisted skirts. We've got a tight bodysuit one here, which can be super handy if I want to tuck something in. And then some other good basic t-shirt variations to see which one will fit me best, because truly, when you find that perfect white t-shirt, it can make any outfit look so good. And here's what I mean by really not limiting yourself to anything. This top, adorable. You guys know how much I love the tie tops right now, but the thing is, it's obviously more of a crop top, so the solution to that is just to wear it with something more high-waisted, so a higher waisted skirt or even a dress layered underneath this can look so good too. For $5.99, this is for sure a cute one. Thought I would browse the more color sections now that we're going into spring and summer, and look at this top. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, everything ballet core I'm so into right now, and this just looks like a tutu but a shirt version in the best way. So pretty. Along with pink, another color that I am loving for spring is a butter yellow, and I thought that to get a couple of solid basic t-shirts here for layering underneath overalls and stuff, that would be so good too. This one from The Gap is perfect, and then this one is a full crew neck from Uniqlo. These colors with denim will look so good. And then right on over here, I actually came across this super, I don't know how to explain it, old money vibes sweater. I love cool buttons, and like these have little anchors on them, which very much feels like take me on your boat. I don't know how much the sweater would vibe with me, but now that I am am dressing a little bit more modestly. If you notice, a lot of the old money styles are very, very modest. Lots of skirts, lots of long sleeve button downs and cardigans. So maybe this will fit right into this new style era. And I'm not even joking, white and blue striped button down has been on my list forever. And I love the structure of this one. It also looks like one of those shirts that won't wrinkle easily, which I hate ironing, so that will be perfect. The sleeves are also shorter, and I'm pretty sure that this is actually a large kid's because it does not look like a large woman's or man's, but I actually feel like a large kid's fit-wise can be perfect. I'm so intrigued to see how that will look. And speaking of old money aesthetic and beautiful buttons, guys, take a look at this cardigan. How gorgeous. This actually looks like a Saison piece. I'm not even joking, for $9.99. These buttons are so beautiful. I love this dusty blue color, as you guys know. It cinches at the sleeves, and cardigans is definitely one of those things that, like I said, layer it on top of your outfit, even tie it at the shoulders, and it can make an outfit look amazing. We actually got a lot of old money vibe pieces, and I have to admit, on my Pinterest, I am pinning a lot of those. If you guys are curious to see an entire video dedicated to thrifting the old money aesthetic, you know, kind of like a more posh, modest version of a luxury outfits, let me know down below if you want to see that. That would be a fun thrift with me aesthetic to do. You guys, our cart is filling up so fast, but we finally made it to the dresses section. I'm so excited. Okay, here I am hoping to find a lot of dresses that are either going to be good on their own because they'll have sleeves, or if I don't, then I really want to find pieces to do basically what I did right now. Dresses that look so cute, but maybe a bit more revealing, that I can layer something like this underneath. Really, the possibilities are endless. So let's get hunting. Okay, so initial hunt. Obviously, gravitate towards the color that you love and also the prints that you love. You guys know that I love anything checker or gingham print, and I actually feel like this one has such great potential. Again, it is sleeveless, but something I want you guys to keep in mind when it comes to thrifting dresses, don't just look at it as a dress. A lot of the time you can wear these dresses, a layer of sweater or something on top, and then truly just see the bottom, so then it acts like a skirt. So for $5.99 with something under or something over top, so it looks like a maxi skirt, I love that. Blue is one of those colors that I personally love to thrift, and I'm especially hoping here to find a nice denim dress. All things denim I love. I mean, pieces like this, oh my gosh, the collar, that's all I have to say. The collar, it is so beautiful. I am scared though that this dress is going to be too short because it does look more like a mini than anything else, but I wonder if there's a way that I can still make it work, because I want this for layering so much. Let's grab it. Remember how I told you when you're thrifting, pay attention to the bottom of the dress, because how gorgeous would that be as a skirt? Just like this. Oh my gosh, I love that. So I have to try it. This piece from the Gap actually looks like a great beach cover-up option. Ooh, it even has a slip underneath, so I can totally wear it as an actual dress too, because it's for sure long enough. And a pretty t-shirt style. So good. And then right on over here in the maxi dresses, same idea. Pay attention to the bottoms of a lot of these dresses, because if they're not modest on their own, you can totally use them just for the skirt. Like this one, a striped tier bottom skirt was so on my thrift list, and this can help me pull off that look. We've got this truly gorgeous dress. It's got some tie details in the front, and it's a long sleeve brown gingham, a fully modest piece. That is a score. You guys, I am hyped. I don't remember the last time that I found this many clothes, and I have so much to try on. The best thing also about wearing clothes like these to the thrift store is that I can literally just slip things on right underneath to see if they're gonna fit, and then try every dress layered on top of this t-shirt already. It's perfect. So I'm gonna get everything on. Either way, we're gonna have so many outfit options. Oh well, okay my lovelies, we've made it back home, and I have to say, this is honestly a thrift trip that I am so excited about, because like I said, I'm entering a different stage of life right now. A life where, dare I say, I'm kind of saying goodbye to pants, which is like such a big deal for me, and I'm really trying to rediscover myself. And I'm so happy to say that I found so many amazing pieces that I'm really excited to style and like play around with, including one of the pieces that I'm already wearing. And I hope these outfits will give you inspiration, whether you want to dress more modestly or you don't. And even though all of the outfits that I'm about to show you are basically skirts and dresses, just keep in mind that you can easily swap them out for shorts or pants if that's something you're more comfortable in. With all that being said, I'm so excited to get into my more modest haul. I'm gonna put all these little outfits together and I'll chat about our first look. Well, as you guys can see, I was actually able to put together so many outfits, so we are just gonna zip through these. Starting with the first little look, are you even surprised that the first outfit I am wearing my tall boots? I am obsessed with my Frye boots, and my basic rule of thumb is whenever I'm wearing a skirt that goes slightly above my knee, I'm pairing some tall boots with it. Old me would have probably just kept this tank top together with the skirt, called it a day, but But in order to make it a little bit more modest and help cover up the shoulders, that is where we have this gorgeous denim shirt that I thrifted. I will say the puff sleeves, it's taking a little bit of getting used to. Part of me wants to reduce it slightly, but I also kind of really like the exaggerated look. We got this top for $5.99, and I already mentioned to you how much I love tie-up details. I feel like this is the sweetest way to look like you're basically wearing a summer cardigan, because you could just throw it over to cover up your shoulders, but then with the ties in the front, you can kind of still get a peek at what you're wearing under. The skirt I actually got from ThredUp. There's a couple pieces that I thrifted from there, which, as you guys know, even though this video is not sponsored, I shop on ThredUp all the time. And a neutral skirt like this is so great on its own, but it's really beautiful to even layer underneath the dresses, which you'll actually see in one of the later outfits. But super adorable, obviously something I still feel comfortable in, but really cute too. And I think that pairing darker pieces like this with something lighter underneath just helps you create a perfect balance for a look that is adorable yet still modest. Okay, for this next outfit, I basically wanted to show you this. I am somebody who, as you know, I thrifted a lot of bottoms. A lot of pants, like cargo pants, were my favorite, and I really just wanted to put together an outfit that kind of would give me the same vibe as something I would wear with trousers and cargo pants. And here it is. We are wearing the little button down that we thrifted, which, by the way, you guys, this button down is actually a large kid, which is amazing for two reasons. First of all, it was only $3.99 because the kids stuff are always cheaper than the adult stuff. And second, because of the fact that it was a large kids, the sleeves are actually shorter than usual, which I love so much because I like to get my shirts in a large or an extra large fit, and usually if you do that in the men's or women's section, the sleeves tend to run really long. So this way I still get more of that oversized look, but the sleeves themselves are not too long, which is perfect. But cargo pants meet cargo skirts. Midi skirts specifically. Skirts like these are so popular on Pinterest right now. I was able to find this incredible one on ThredUp. Basically everything that I wanted in a regular cargo pant I found here. I was looking for high-waisted, I was looking for pockets. With pants I probably would have left the shirt untucked, but with skirts, in order for me to kind of cinch in my waistline, I decided to tuck it in. Paired it with some sneakers that have a little bit of that light blue accent, and it just goes to show I can still find things that I love just in a skirt version. I love cargo pants, look for a cargo skirt. I love my vintage Levi jeans, so look for a vintage Levi's denim skirt. There are so many different ways to go about it, and I definitely feel like it's worth it because this is an outfit that I so feel comfortable in, which is the whole point, right? Okay, this next one is so stinking cute. I wanted a polka dot skirt so badly, and I'm so glad that I was able to find one in chocolate brown. I mean, come on. For $12.99, I bought this beautiful skirt that honestly is the perfect length. I pulled it all the way up top so it fits more high-rise, and I came across this t-shirt at the thrift store. I was like, all right, perfect pairing, because another favorite color combination of mine is butter yellow with brown. I love it so much for the spring and the summer. I got this t-shirt, which is just a Gap t-shirt, for $4.99, and with a skirt like this, again, I tucked it in because of the fact that it's A-line. I wanted to create a little bit more of a waistline with it, especially because the t-shirt, as you can see, is more oversized. I feel like so many people have a really hard time styling basic pocket t-shirts just like this, and usually my go-to would have been to put them with a pair of jeans, but I actually feel like playing it up and dressing it up with a skirt elevates it so much more, and it's such a fun way to now tie in some new color into your looks. Again, per my rule of thumb, because the skirt goes just above my knee, I paired it with my brown boots, and I mean, brown and yellow as a color combination, it's so good. Who would have thought, right? You guys, I know I'm literally pulling out these straw bags with every single one of these outfits, but they look so good with everything for summer. But okay, for the next outfit, I needed to show you how you can literally take any basic top or tank tops just like this gingham one that I thrifted at the thrift store and make it more modest. Because as you saw, this little top on its own, super strappy, very deep neckline, but I love the print and I love the little ruffle details. So one of my favorite things to do, take a ruffle top and add even more ruffles, and in this case, a ruffle with the sleeve, because now that I layered this white shirt underneath, how adorable does it look as a whole? Kind of even looks like a dress together with this midi skirt. Like I said, if you want to make a lot of your pieces that already exist in your closet more modest, the trick is to just layer something underneath. And what I would specifically look out for if you guys are thrifting for stuff, try to find items with a collar, because what's beautiful about these is that once you do layer them on top, they lay so nicely and they kind of cover up any awkward seams, and it kind of looks like one integrated top instead. The only thing about this piece is that it has a tie in the front, and as much as I like it, this one also has a tie in the front, so I kind of feel like it's too many ties. So I would really love to find a layering piece that is a little bit more simple, but what can I say? It still works. I love breaking up a neutral outfit like this by adding in my straw bag, which actually has some dark brown leather straps, which I in turn matched with my brown slides. For Florida summer, you don't want to wear a lot of layers, so wearing something really lightweight like this with a tank top is such a great alternative. Of course, if a midi skirt is not your thing, this would look so nice with some like white linen pants too. Again, I'm just presenting the ideas to you guys, and then of course you can decide what to put together that makes you feel most comfortable. For me, a a ripped midi skirt like this is basically my new version of sweatpants. So stretchy, so comfortable, and very breezy too. Perfect for that Florida weather. And I want to actually show you how versatile a top like this is. Not only can you wear it with tank tops underneath, but it pairs beautifully under dresses too. I mean, please, can we please just take a moment for this? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Guys, this dress, it needs a good ironing, okay? But I didn't want to iron something that I still technically have to throw into the wash. Why? I'm a mom of 3. I don't need to make more work for myself, okay? But just imagine it wrinkle-free because you can totally see the potential. This dress, first of all, has pockets. How amazing. You already know my love for gingham. I really think that that is like my pattern when it comes to clothing. When I came across this dress, I thought it was so beautiful, and right away I thought to myself, I can either wear it as like the bottom portion showing, like a skirt with something tighter on top, or just like I did with that last outfit, layer something underneath to make it look like a one-piece dress. And I truly think that this looks so good. How much did we get this dress for? We got it for $5.99. The color is perfect. The fit is perfect. The length I love. You can see my lace up ballet flats, which is just so precious. This really just feels like one of those outfits that, you know, you're frolicking on a farm, which you know is always an aesthetic I'm going for, especially because I'm into cottagecore. But I love this so much. Again, on its own, this dress would have been so cute, but now it is covering me up in all the places that I want without taking away from its charm and its character, because truly, I think it looks even prettier now. But what do you think? And who is it that said that you can't be cute and modest, especially if you're on a beach vacation? Because I just found your most perfect, fully modest vacation/beach piece, which of course, yes, I still wear bathing suits, but especially if you're going to be spending all day in the beach with your kids, getting like ice cream, I personally prefer to be more covered up, but still feel like, you know, the coastal vibe. You still gotta look the part. So the fact that I was able to find this, which I am so in love with, this is a Gap 2-piece dress, which actually already comes with a slip underneath, which is amazing, but I love the crochet details, the netting. You can actually find a ton of pieces like this at the swim section of the thrift store as like little cover-ups. Sometimes cover-ups can be full-out dresses on their own. I added it with a little leopard print slide to add some more fun texture, and then of course my straw bag. You guys see, I just have such a collection of straw bags at this point because I just love them so much. They're the perfect mix of cottagecore and coastal, and there's just so many different colors and tones that can look so good with your outfit. I feel like for Florida especially, it works really, really well. This was probably one of my favorite pieces to find today just because it's perfect. Like, covers my shoulders, covers my neckline, comes right up to the knee for only $9.99. Yes, thank you so much. I cannot wait to wear this the next time that we go and have a little beach day. It's just so nice to be able to prance around and go about your day, picking kids up, being able to bend down, not having to worry about what's showing. This will truly put me in modestest hottest mode, which makes this girl so happy. Oh, she's mixing patterns. She's wearing loafers. Who is she? Well, what can I tell you guys? I wanted to try out one outfit that was very Pinterest coded. I don't know how I feel about it. I think you guys are gonna have to give me some advice on this one because I really like the way it looks together. And this skirt right now is actually available on Target. I picked it up the other day when I was buying Aaliyah some clothes. I thought it was so cute. I love the plaid pattern. I feel like you could take it into spring, summer, and fall also. And there was something in me that just said, Haley, pair this new vest that we thrifted together for $5.99. How gorgeous is this vest? I actually got it having this skirt in mind, being like, I want to pair that together. Obviously, it is a sleeveless vest, so I just paired a t-shirt underneath, which you guys already know. Find yourself a t-shirt where you love the length of the sleeves. This gives me a little bit of Brandy Melville vibes, especially with the loafers, and I completely forgot about them. So how nice that I'm pulling them out now, and I'm definitely gonna wear them again and again because the loafers look great with skirts, specifically midi skirts just like this. So I'm into it. The green, the brown, the midi skirt. It is fun, it is casual, a nice slightly preppy look that is a really great way to make modest look cute. But then again, maybe I'm wrong. You guys are seeing this on the camera. What do we think of this green vest outfit? Yay or nay? Comment below. Alright you guys, for this next outfit, I basically wanted to share it for one main reason. As much as I love showing you my outfits, I'm not doing this to kind of like show off things that I found. The whole point is to obviously try to give you some tips and tricks on how you can make pieces that you find at the thrift store that there's something wrong with it, how you could potentially fix it. So with this outfit, you know that as soon as I saw this collar, I fell in love because collars, especially cool collars like this, is my new favorite thing. Like, look at how freaking gorgeous. I love, and I only imagined like even layering something under this with the collar peeping out would look so pretty. So I'm like, okay, I have to have this dress. Then when I brought it home and I tried it on, I was like, oh man, this dress on its own, it is like so short. You can literally see my undershorts. So my solution to that, like I mentioned before, is to take this skirt that I'm comfortable with wearing on my own because I like the length and layer it underneath. The way to do this, if you have a piece that flares out, is that you want to wear a skirt underneath that has a slight flare out as well, so that it kind of looks like it was built into the dress as an underskirt. I feel like this in turn actually ended up working out so good together, and of course paired with the brown boots. Listen, sometimes you just gotta make it work, especially when you find really cool pieces like this. You gotta get creative. So for $7.99, getting this dress now, I agree, was well worth it because I found the perfect underskirt to wear underneath, and I actually think it adds a little something to it. Like, dressing modest doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to be boring. I feel like so many people have a typical idea of what modest dressing looks like, and of course, modesty levels are different for so many people. Like, this may not be considered modest enough to a lot of people, and I totally respect that. But for me, it's definitely taking a little bit more of a step towards the direction I want to go into without having to sacrifice looking cute and feeling really stylish too. Denim dresses, you guys know it's something I always loved, and that's the whole point. You're not changing out your style, you're just making adjustments to match what it is that you feel most comfortable with. Never did I think that I could make a shorter dress work, but I mean, hello, this is adorable. And I love so much that with all of these, I can express my style in so many different ways, and I would love to know from you guys which of these outfits was your favorite, because of course they're all a little bit different, whether it's more preppy, more girly, more cottagecore, more structured. There's so many different ways that you can style modest dressing to suit to you, because remember, fashion is an expression. It's all about how you want to make yourself stand out in a space, whether that be showing up in a really cute outfit, a beautiful hairstyle, a really pretty makeup look, or of course just being the best smelling person in a room, because looking good is one thing, but smelling good, that's a whole nother deal. I'm gonna leave Athena Club link down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. I also have a discount code down there that you can use to get 15% off your first order. And what can I say? I just appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me, and I just hope that it's gonna be accepted and resonate with you guys with peace and with love, because I don't know, I psych myself out thinking, oh, everybody followed me for my fashion, where I was constantly wearing tank tops and constantly wearing really mini skirts and constantly wearing pants, and I psych myself out sometimes thinking that if I change in my style and evolve in my fashion, that some people may not evolve with me. But for all of you guys who are watching up to this point, you know that you're the real MVPs. I love the ones who stick around all the way till the end. If you are watching up to this point, whether you agree or not, comment down below modest is hottest, because that is our motto here. Because truly, I feel my hottest not necessarily when I'm most modest, but when I feel the most comfortable, and for me that goes hand in hand. Thank you so much for supporting with me being open about my religion and my beliefs and my values and things that I want to implement into my life and change. You're really giving me so much words of praise and love and affirmation that it just feels so good. It makes me want to keep sharing. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep showing up as myself, and what can I say? I just hope it resonates with all of you. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you